The Secret Life of Objects. Sanitary pads, the secret of WW1 nurses. The year is 1917. We are in a field hospital in France, just behind the Western Front. The air smells like iron and wet earth. Inside the tent, it is constant, frantic motion. Nurses are moving between stretchers, their aprons stained, trying to stop the bleeding of soldiers torn apart by shrapnel. In this show, The Secret Life of Objects, we usually look at the finished product, but here, we are looking at the raw material.
That is a heavy place to start. What are they using?
Not cotton. By this point in the war, cotton was incredibly scarce. It was needed for uniforms, for explosives. So Kimberly-Clark, an American paper company, sent over something new. It was called cellucotton.
Cellucotton. Sounds synthetic?
It was actually processed wood pulp, sphagnum moss, and wood. It looked like cotton, but it was rougher. And it was thirsty. It could absorb 5 times as much liquid as cotton could, and it was cheap enough to be thrown away after one use.
Which, in a field hospital, is exactly what you need.
Exactly. But here is the thing. The nurses were dealing with the most horrific gunshot wounds imaginable. Yet, they were also living in these trenches. And they were women. They were menstruating in the middle of a war zone with absolutely no supplies.
Oh. I honestly never thought about that logistics nightmare.
No one did. Except them. So, quietly, without asking permission, the French nurses started taking this wood pulp wadding, this material designed to clot bullet holes, and using it for themselves. It was disposable, it was hyper-absorbent, and it was there.
That is practically survival instinct.
It was. Fast forward to 1918. The armistice is signed. The guns go silent. Suddenly, Kimberly-Clark is sitting on warehouses filled with tons of cellucotton and no war to fight. They were facing financial ruin.
Right. No more bullet wounds to patch up.
Exactly. But then, word trickled back from the front lines. The company executives heard about what the nurses had been doing, the improvisation. It was a light bulb moment. They realized they weren't holding a surplus of surgical dressing. They were holding a revolution for women.
Wow. So they just repackaged it.
Essentially. 2 years later, that same wood pulp hit the drugstore shelves under a new name, Kotex.
That is wild.
It is jarring, isn't it, to think that the soft, white, sterile square in a bathroom cabinet today wasn't born in a lab. It was forged in the mud of the trenches, originally designed for the blood of soldiers, but repurposed by women just trying to get through the day.
Ignite your muse with drops of inspiration. Search Musedrops.